Hello, I'm SoundRex76 and this is my guide to how to use MultiMC. To use MultiMC, first you have to get it. That means you have to go to the internet. Then you have to get to Google. In my case, google.no, because reasons. Then you have to search on MultiMC. The first link you come to is this one. And you just download the one that is for you. In my case, it's the Windows one. So it's just downloading. And I'll be back when it's done. Alright, it is done now. So that means I will find it in the folder. Go in there, and here we have a folder called MultiMC inside it. And there's everything you will need. So you just drag it out where you want it in the hard disk you want it, the SSD, the HDD, whatever. So here it is. You open it, and then you launch multimc.exe. And then you choose what Java you want to use. I use Java 8, but 7 works just fine. And maybe 6 too. So here is MultiMC, and you can do quite a bit of things with it. If we just open my MultiMC that actually has instances in it, here you can see you can have several groups, and you can have several Minecraft versions. So the way you do this is first you have to add an account. Then you have to go here and take manage accounts, add, then take username and password. I already have that on this one, so I don't have to do it, but that's how you do that. Then it is how to add a new instance. You just hit this button, you just take the name, and you change the version to whatever you want. And that's it. Quite easy. You can also change group with right-clicking. Take change group and enter the group name 1.6 plus in this instance. Well, actually, it's not supposed to have a group. Yay! And that's how you just take it in nothing. So that's one way to do stuff. You can take edit mods. And here you get into the edit instance, and of course it is not answering. Perfect. So here you can do stuff. You install Forge quite simply by hitting the install Forge button. Oh, snapshot, of course. You can't do it on the snapshot. Okay, this is a 1.7 instance, so edit mods or edit instance really doesn't matter. You can do it on this side too if you have already seen. Install Forge is just hitting that button, choosing the Forge version, hitting OK, and it installs it. Then installing Light Loader, just as easy, and add jar mod. And you just chooses a jar mod. Here it is. It will go to the MultiMC folder, and then you can just take into the folder where you have them. And click mining fix. I can take that one, and it will install it as a jar mod. Useful feature. So that's how you install jar mods with the MultiMC 5. Here you can disable and enable mods in the mod folder. That's quite useful. Quick mods, that's something that really isn't done yet, so I won't go into that. Resource packs, enable and disable them too. That's also useful. Notes. Here you can take notes. So this is my 1.7.10 tech instance with 100 to 250 mods. Useful information. Screenshots, very useful if you want to go through your screenshots without having to go to your folders. And settings. Here, this can be a bit complex. If you have Java 8, this means absolutely nothing, the permgen. But if you have Java 7 or 6, this means quite a lot, because if this is the default one, which is 64. If you have a lot of mods, that won't work at all. You actually need more than that. So 128, 256, or 512 is recommended. And then the minimum amount of RAM and the maximum you want it to have. Then the startup and console settings, that's really useful. Java arguments. This is just a line I picked up somewhere, not sure if it is useful, and it has nothing to do with MultiMC, so yeah. But this one is very useful. Other logs. You can see through the logs, you can find them quite easily, useful for me. I use Notepad++ really, so, but Yeah, I mean, quite useful for me too, actually. So, MultiMC 5 is absolutely a good thing. You can also hit this button, and that will take you to the Patreon, and it have increased from 40 to 64. Good for them. They should add more stuff here, so they actually get more patrons. But yeah. That's another feature. I can go over them. Here we have the cat feature. That's if you want a cat in the background. Who doesn't want a cat? Then we have this one, view information about MultiMC. Ooh. So, random information in other words. This one is the bug tracker. Don't know how that works, so I'm not going to go into it. The settings, this is for the entire MultiMC 5, not per instance, but the entire thing. So, I'll have to clip out the moment there where I showed my mail. But yeah, we have external tools like what is its name? I'm actually not sure. It's some kind of Minecraft editor, but anyway, proxy, that's useful. Here we have for the entire instance. It's smarter to set it here than per instance, I would say. Minecraft, that's useless really. That's just how big the screen is supposed to be. You want to have the newest version, show console, those you don't need unless you are me or someone else that does things. Here you can take the stable development quick mods, quick mod of course, because I'm me. You can also take FTB instances by track FTB instances, and where do I have my FTB instances? I think they are somewhere in the Minecraft orientation. I don't actually think that's the right way to say it. Anyway, I think that's it. Oh, it's the same place. I don't have a FTB launcher in it though, so I'll just find that. Well, since FTB launcher didn't want to cooperate with me, that didn't happen. But still, I can show off the rest of the stuff we can do with this fancy launcher. You can browse quick mods, which really doesn't work yet at all. You can open the central mods folder in a file browser. Yeah, I don't really have mods here. I have them in different places. Mainly in the actually instances. And of course Windows Explorer crash, but that doesn't do anything. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. You can go to the MultiMC news, that button. There it's information about the web account skins, auth and session servers. What's up? You have the config folder. That's quite useful. Works on every one of them, so I should use that feature more often. Instance folder, a simple way to open them in Explorer, and all this. Oh yeah, and the most important thing ever, you can hit this icon and you can change the icon. And you can even add the icon. Just by having a folder, like going here, adding a folder named icons, as an example. Oh, there is already a folder called icons. Go in here, just add new stuff with downloading them from the internet. And just clicking them, open. And sorry for everything being on Norwegian, I have forgot to turn it over to English. So, before this video. But anyway, we can just take the nether star and voila, the nether star! And I don't know why I took another accent there than the normal one I have. Yeah, so this was 176 showing you how to use MultiMC. It is a very useful launcher slash tool for people that want to play several instances of modded Minecraft. It is very useful and I recommend you use it instead of the crappy normal launcher. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and have a nice day!